All right, boys and girls. I've got Adrian Cassidy here with me, who's a mate of mine from back at home. And a funny story. Adrian used to be my manager in the Cara Leisure Centre.
Taught him everything he knows.
Yes, pretty much. Now I'm teaching it back.
Yes, I forgot it, so Damien, I teach it all back again. So.
Yeah, brilliant, brilliant. So Adrian was when I started my online coaching first, you joined pretty much my very first program.
Yeah.
And you recently just jumped back on, which is maybe a year and a half ago. And you recently jumped back on, and we kind of worked one-on-one for a period of 16 weeks. So we're kind of going to go give anyone that might be watching a little bit of a rundown of how that went for you, first of all. So first of all, let's kind of start at the beginning where you recontacted me again. What was it that you needed help with?
I needed help with more than just the fitness side of it. I needed help with dealing with stress, sleep issues. Obviously, the fitness side of things was there to try and, I suppose, put on some weight over the COVID, the lockdowns. Like a lot of people, needed help shifting that. And yeah, I suppose really just a kick in the arse and try to get myself in gear and get myself motivated to do the work again and have somebody to keep me accountable was the big thing that I needed. And that's what I reached out to yourself for someone like that.
Yep. And did that work? Did you get any of those things?
Absolutely, yeah, I did. I actually sat down with my wife last night and we did a bit of that. Because this is finishing now, this program, we saw what benefits have I got out of this. And myself personally, I didn't drop an awful lot of weight after the program, but that was a very small portion of what I needed and why I needed to do something. Lack of sleep was a huge issue for myself, which in turn affected my working life and affected my personal life. You know, tired, grumpy at the kids, grumpy at the wife, not in a good mood, not willing to get up and do stuff on the weekends, you know, because I was tired after the working week. So that was a big thing. And that was one of the major things that you helped me with was that. And in turn, that has changed me around to be a better person in all aspects of my life.
Yeah. Nice one. And what sort of tasks did I assign you to do in order to kind of allow that to happen?
I was kind of breaking down why am I not getting a good sleep? Number one, how do we change that? Putting the phone away on a certain time, you know? What breaks up my sleep at night? Is it a kid? Is it myself? Okay, if the kids are breaking up the sleep, how do we kind of sort out that routine so that the kid doesn't wake me up at night and break the routine? The big thing was drinking a couple of beers every night or whiskey and coke every night to try and help with that stress. Led me to keeping me awake at night, which was a vicious circle. Tired the next day, not being able to function, stressed, under pressure, come home, have another beer, couple of beers, or a whiskey and coke, something to de-stress. Again, not sleeping the next night, compounded throughout the week, and then by the end of the week, I was just shot. So that was some of the stuff you helped me with. Fairly basic stuff. But when somebody lays it out in front of you and you do it, it's like, God, this is simple.
Absolutely. Yeah, and that's a very big one for myself as well. Like it's a typical Irish thing, have a few drinks here and there when times are a bit hard or whatnot. But it affects so many things. It affects your mood, it affects your sleep, and if your sleep really, what my program is about now, it really should be a sleep program. Really and truly, because if the sleep improves, everything else automatically improves with it.
Well, I think we did 16 weeks, the first 8 weeks of that. It wasn't really fitness related. It was get your life back on track related. The sleep, eating, and that was kind of it. Stress levels. And then let's look at the fitness once that's under control, step by step. So it's not just an 8-week process with yourself. It's a, as long as it takes weeks program to get there.
Yeah, good point. That's kind of how it works. Exactly. Perfect. So if there was someone listening to this video now and they were maybe sitting on the fence about like, oh, should I jump online with Hennigan's coaching? What would you say to them?
I would say do it. I said Damien's a life coach / fitness coach. That's how I take Damien up. If you've got other issues outside of fitness, Damien will help you with that. I'd say just get into it. Don't try and get into a half-decent routine of exercise and then give Damien a call. Give him a call. He'll get you there. He'll get you on that path. I've talked to other people about this and said, give this guy a call. He'll get you there. And they're like, no, I want to get into a routine first, and then I'll give him a call. I'm like, well, that's a waste of time. This is what this man does. Give him a call. If it doesn't work for that in that first 8 weeks, stick with it. Damien said, I did one of the first courses when he started the online. It didn't work for me then, and I moved on. When I was ready for it, I came back to Damien. So just because it doesn't work in 4, 5, 6 weeks, don't dismiss it. Go again. That's my advice.
Fantastic. Giddy up. Can't go wrong with that. Well, listen, thank you, Adrian, for again being a part of the program. And we're going to be keeping in contact. We've kind of set a little bit of a plan, you moving forward. And when you're ready again, if you need my help, mate, I'm here for you.
Sounds good.
Giddy up. And if there's anyone listening that something there resonated with you or you want to find out more, don't hesitate to send me a DM and we can have a chat and we can see if this program works for you. Giddy up.